Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. I got the air on because we are in San Diego, Texas. We are at the Ernestine Glassbrenner Unit Substance Abuse Felony Punishment Facility out here in San Diego, Texas. And I dropped off a friend. Needed a ride out here to visit, and this is my 57th time coming out here, so I didn't feel like I needed to go in this time. I was just speaking with the one officer that works here at the gate. Really nice guy. He was nice to us when we were going in. Wound up talking about fishing. Dropped my friend off so she could go visit inside the unit. And you have to stop when you're exiting too. And this officer's name was Franco, and a really personable, professional man. And talked to him about Texas and the sights and things like that. So he gave us the lowdown of where to park and where to go, and he had some good stories about the area. And yeah, really nice to meet you. That was Officer Franco. Come and take it. There's a come and take it flag on the right. It had a assault rifle on it. The original has a cannon on it for Gonzales, Texas. San Diego, Texas is not too far from, say, Kingsville or Alice, and it's about an hour and 40 minutes from Rockport. It took us to get here, and we came through Corpus, went up by the airport, came down 77 to Driscoll, and I really wanted to film this little country road similar to this one, but completely flat, driving through the cotton fields, and they were just harvesting the last of the cotton, which is understandable but disappointing. My friend that's with me, I don't know if she's ready to have her name told, but she is the mother of the young man up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, who broke his hip, and he's doing really well. So I thought I would give you an update on that. I wanted to say when I got the silver spray that I mentioned in yesterday's video, that's from my friend Nancy, and I need to read up on that and see if it will help the wounds or blisters or whatever you want to call it on my leg. I'm pretty proud that even though I haven't been up here in about, I don't know, 5 years, I was able to get here without having to check a map or anything. And there were slight differences along the way, but yeah, everything looked pretty much the same. This is 359 tractor service right there on the left. No one's behind me. I've made videos up in here before. I think when I was coming from Freer, Texas, I stopped by. I don't know if I made any videos while I was visiting my friend in Glassbrenner. Same guy was here, same guy my friend is visiting now was up here 5 years ago. So hopefully he's learned and he's had enough of this life. Well, one thing is, when he was here 5 years ago, this facility was not air conditioned, and it is air conditioned now. I'm sitting here thinking, these guys really must suffer with no air conditioning. And then I remember, oh, I sleep with no air conditioning. had this temporary light set up here because they're doing construction. So I don't know how long we're going to have to wait here. It was a few minutes coming here. I did get to see just Thursday, Mary, also from, by coincidence, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and my friend Ariana. Mary and Ariana were down here visiting for a few days, and they stalked me in a good way and caught me dropping off Luciano at the church. And I had met Mary, I think a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but that was the first time I got to meet Ariana. So very nice meeting you guys. I did have a visit, I guess 2 days ago, where I park in the shade at Rockport, that little park by Walmart. It's been so hot every afternoon, I just want to find shade and hide. And I've been going there pretty regular. There's a group of trees right by the Toll Creek Trail, and park there in the shade, and it makes the day bearable. And I've been doing that for June and July. I'm sorry, July and August, which are the hottest months in Rockport. And I see a lot of police go by, Rockport police, Texas State Troopers, Fulton police. And the other day, I saw behind me, not blocking me in like aggressively or anything, but a Rockport police car stopped behind me, and the officer kind of walked up wide to the car, and I saw he was coming to talk to me, so I rolled all my windows down. And whenever you have a police officer approaching your car, they greatly appreciate it if you roll all your windows down so they can see that, you know, how many people are in the car, etc. And the officer just asked me if I was okay. Very nice, young, personable officer named Burnett, not Burnett, but I did find out he was from Kelley, so he knew what I said when I asked him if his name was Burnett or Burnett. He knew about Burnett, Texas, and we were just talking. I asked him if he wanted to see my driver's license because they're not allowed to ask anymore. I just wanted him to know who I was, and I know who he is. And he didn't ask for it, and I showed him my insurance card, so he knows I'm legal. That way he doesn't have to worry about me in the future. We're pulling up right now on Texas 44 and kind of heading to the downtown area of beautiful San Diego, Texas. 10 miles from Alice, 54 miles from Corpus Christi. So, yeah, he was a very, very nice guy, and just talked about life experiences. I let him know I was living in my truck. Got a Citgo. Oh, there's a fire truck over there, Calvin. What are they doing? Got a playground. Got a Mexican restaurant. Jalismez. Oh. Freedom Bank. We got a Church's Chicken, which was not here last time. We got a Dairy Queen, a Sunoco, several convenience stores, Gonzalez Farm and Ranch Supply. That sounds promising. But yeah, Officer Burnett, very nice to meet you. And good luck in Rockport. There's a little Lowe's grocery store. You probably heard my buddy Calvin at RV Living with the Geezer talking about Lowe's. And this one is Lowe's Market, and I believe it's combined with an Ace Hardware. Yep, Lowe's and Ace. And we've got a Family Dollar on the right and a Dollar General on the left. And that, my friends, is San Diego, Texas. What is this? There's a restaurant and another church, and then it's open road as we head back to Alice. So we might, we're going to turn around here somewhere. I'll give you San Diego from the other side. Yeah, I really wanted to film the cotton coming from Driscoll to Alice, and was disappointed that it was all in bales. But I started to say this, since I had someone with me, I noticed some of the cotton is wrapped in a pink wrap, and some of it's wrapped in blue, and different colors mean different things. And in some cases it's the quality of the cotton, could have a different color on it, but for the most part it's just the wrapping raises money for different organizations. Like the pink wrap was for prostate awareness. There's a Texas state trooper, I believe. We'll go wide at half speed, give him lots of room. All those railroad pilings on the right were there 5 years ago when I was here. I'll tell you what, I am hungry. I might get something to eat. I have 2 hours to kill, and I let Officer Franco at the Glossbrenner unit know that I was going to leave and then come back, just so he knew what was going on. And I asked him if he needed a drink or anything, and he said he was all good. So that is good to know. But usually on Sundays I try to make longer videos, and that's going to be tough to do in San Diego, Texas. Let me give you a shot of the Lowe's. I've been in this Lowe's a bunch of times, and sometimes we'd go shopping here after my visit to bring food back home, when I lived in Portland, Texas. So there's a Lowe's market, fresh meat and produce. It's a good, small store. Any town would be happy to have one. And then and that part is a Ace Hardware, and they're kind of joined together. So it's kind of neat that for a town this size would even have something like that. There was a Subway here that I used to get food from because it had a drive-through. You can see kind of on the highways driving here that there was cotton on the side of the roads, which means they've already moved a lot of it out. What are these guys? Are these hunting blinds? These are probably feeders, right? Right here. Yeah, they have to be hunting blinds. What we got down here? Look at this. Got a little... Nothing little about these things, man. They're set up. Talk about living in a tiny home. We get Luciano one of these things. It's probably, I'm doing a little circle so I get you a shot of this without me adjusting my camera. Look at that. Tell me you couldn't live in one of those if you had to. I know I could. Have a bed and a porta potty in there? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, you can see they're a lot bigger from this angle. Pretty cool. That's how you know you're in the boonies, guys. You don't see that at the Rockport stores. At least I can't think of any in Rockport where they have the feeders. One of the next towns past this is Freer, Texas, where they have the rattlesnake roundup and things like that. They also have the world's largest rattlesnake. What's down this road? Is this a road? Let's go down this road. No, it's a dirt road. We don't want to go down there. Well, guys, this is the whole town. We got a donut palace. They have more than most little towns have, and to be honest, probably that prison and its employees are keeping things open for the entire town, you know. They brought in a lot of jobs, brought in a lot of people, and they've added stores accordingly. There's a big old house right here on the left. I don't know anything about it. Let me see if I can give you a slow shot of that, and then we'll call it a day. La Mansion Gonzalez Inn. So that's an inn. Pretty neat. Well, there's the bottom floor of the inn. It's got some pickets missing from the fence. But otherwise, it looks in decent condition. Pretty cool. What we got down here? Got more dirt and gravel roads. And we drove by this when we were coming out. We came from the left there. But I mean, this looks like they rehabbed this whole building right here. Yeah, I'm too close. Sorry. But it looked like it had a regular town. I mean, it's got these buildings down here, you know, the old, I want to say 1920s, 1940s buildings that you see throughout Texas. But I don't know if any of them are occupied, you know. But they do look pretty neat. Guys, that was just a quick drive around San Diego, Texas. Thanks for riding along today. Thanks for watching.